The PREMIER study is a memorable study in the first place because of its size, 800 patients, and the PREMIER study was the first study organized in patients with early RA.
PREMIER was able to follow patients for 10 years. We actually had the actual data on function and disability.
In the first 2 years, we showed that if you treat these patients with Humira plus methotrexate, you have more inhibition of structural progression than with methotrexate alone.
We were very intrigued what to see in these early phases, and it is special because of its design. This study showed that early treatment makes a difference.
And more impressively, we also saw that after 10 years, this inhibition of structural progression was maintained. So not only did they have improvement in the clinical signs and symptoms, but also in the joints, which are not assessed on the outside. You can't see what is happening on the inside of the joints.
The most interesting aspect of the radiographic data was the fact that this was maintained long term. Previously, we had not seen a biologic agent which had been studied over such a long period.
The value of the long-term data of the PREMIER study is that we can maintain efficacy. Obviously, it was dramatic, the observation in the first 2 years, but those patients who responded well, they maintained that response for 10 years.
More interestingly is that when you follow these patients up to 10 years, over 2/3 of these patients were in clinical remission after 10 years.
The initial results of the PREMIER study showed a decrease in disease activity in the arm with methotrexate and Humira that was significantly better than methotrexate alone. But obviously, we were very eager to see how the effect was on joint destruction.
I think I can summarize my thoughts on the results of the study in two particular ways. Firstly, I was surprised how well monotherapy methotrexate did clinically, but I was surprised how poorly it did when we looked at structure. The combination of methotrexate and adalimumab, I think, exceeded people's expectations. It did extremely well both clinically and structurally.